Tips and best practices. These tips will teach you how to create successful tasks and respond to the task you are assigned. Creating an effective task. Number 1. Give your tasks clear and concrete names. For example, it's better to write finish first draft of blog post rather than blog post. Number 2. Assign the task to a colleague or yourself. Tasks have only one person in charge to avoid confusion about who is in charge. Number 3. If more than one person needs to be involved in a task, you can divide it into subtasks. Number 4. Add start dates and deadlines to tasks to indicate their duration and final deadline. This will help your colleagues manage their time and meet deadlines. Number 5. Use the task description to provide more details, instruction, or context about the task. This way, the manager has all the information he or she needs to start and finish the job. Number 6. Attach all necessary files. Some habits. If you're like Jimmy, you have an annoying tendency to want to write everything down as soon as it crosses your mind. Because it is very well known that thoughts leave as quickly as they arrive. The problem with this compulsive need to write everything down is that you write down your tasks on the first available medium, notepad on the computer, post-it, loose leaf paper, telephone, etc. And inevitably, you can't find your way around. There's so much to do. And not to mention that when you reread it with a clear head, the task you wrote down seems quite obscure. Number 2. Have the reflex to write down your tasks at all times. The best way not to forget what you have to do is to write it down. Make sure you always have something to write down, but in such a way that it never conflicts with habit number 1. Number 3. Your to-do list is your daily work tool. All the tasks you have to do during your working day are written here. The daily use of a tool implies that it is simple to use and easily accessible. If you have to do more than 10 clicks to access your file, then you are missing out. Number 4. Plan the completion of your tasks. One of the points that is often forgotten with the to-do list is that listing the tasks to be accomplished does not exempt you from planning them afterwards. However, there is no need to plan tasks by the minute or by the hour. Here's how Jimmy works. I write all my tasks in a to-do list that I call collection. I then use a weekly planner in which I dispatch my tasks. Number 5. Limit the number of tasks to be done per day. Another habit that complements habit number 4 is not to overload your day. When you arrive at the office, fresh and ready, you feel like you're ready to tackle a lot of tasks. But here's the thing, energy fluctuates and diminishes during the day, and there are always unforeseen events that come up in the middle of the day. Number 6. Do regular reviews. One of the most important habits, in my opinion, is to do regular reviews of your work and also of your to-do list. Personally, I systematically do one at the end of the week before leaving work. The principle is simple, and it doesn't take me more than 5 minutes. How many tasks were completed this week? How many were anticipated? How many were added as unexpected? Are there any tasks I wanted to accomplish this week that I couldn't? Why? Or why not? Are they still useful? What are the tasks that are useless or that add little or no value that I can cancel, delete, postpone? Asking yourself these simple questions allows you to keep control of your to-do list, to see what you have accomplished and to better understand why, in spite of planning, you did not succeed in dealing with this or that task. Number 7. Do not hesitate to delete tasks. As you may have noticed, The priority of tasks can vary according to time. Some tasks may even become unnecessary to perform because there has been a change in the company. Do not hesitate to delete any task that is not or is no longer useful. It is better to clean up your to-do list than to clutter it up.